everyone, so today I'm going to be making a video about a lamp, this lamp that I found on the side of the road next to a trash can. It didn't work when I found it, and I'm going to show you what I did to make it usable again. So if you want to see the process, just keep on watching. The first thing I did when I picked up the lamp is I brought it home and I plugged it in. I tested it a few times. I already had a bulb in it, so I tested it with that bulb. It didn't work. So then I grabbed another bulb to see maybe if the bulb was the problem. I tested it, it still didn't work. So then I looked it up and I found out that probably the socket in the lamp was what was not working, so I replaced the socket. So first I removed the harp, which is this top wire piece that keeps the lampshade on, and then I went to work trying to get the socket out. It is the original socket, so the threading was pretty tight on it from being in the factory, the original way it was made, but I did finally get it to pop off. And then I grabbed the new socket that I was using to replace the old one. And then there's two screws on the socket holding down the wires that connect to the power cord. So I had to remove those one by one. First I thought I broke it, but it's totally fine. Now I'm working on the new socket. So I unscrewed the screws and then I took the wires, and it doesn't matter which one goes to which, but it does matter that you do it in a clockwise fashion. You wrap the wire in a clockwise fashion around the screw and then tighten the screw onto the wire. And then you push it back down into the socket and put the top part of the outer socket back on. I just used the original one I had because I felt it fit the lamp the best. The other one was, the color was off and it just didn't really fit, so I just put this original one back on. Screwed in the thread. Then I put the bulb that originally was in the lamp when I picked it up in, and I plugged it in. And no dice. It didn't work. So I thought I did something wrong, but I was like, okay, let me check that it's not the bulb. So I grabbed a new bulb, screwed it in. Flip the switch, and it worked. I was really shocked that it actually worked, but this was a really easy process and it saved the lamp from going to the landfill. And then once I put the bulb back in, I put the harp back on. You just have to squeeze the wires to get them into the clamps, and then put the little fasteners back down onto the main part of the lamp to keep it secure. So after fixing the socket and making sure that the lamp actually worked, I took the lampshade off. It was completely falling apart. There was no saving it, unfortunately. So now that I got the lamp working, I had to find a new shade because this one is falling apart. Not usable anymore, unfortunately. And I ended up finding a lampshade that was pretty similar at the thrift store for only $6, and it's brand new. And I found this one. It's a brand new Target shade. Still has the plastic and everything. at Goodwill for $5.99. So then I put the new shade on, twisted the top piece on to secure it, and I think it fits pretty well. It's pretty similar to the original shade, so I'm happy with it. Also, this lamp extends, which is amazing. With the original lampshade, I noticed that the wire piece on it was still in perfect condition. The only thing that had gone bad was the plastic on the inside, the shaping of the shade, and the fabric was starting to tear. So I cut out these wire pieces, and hopefully I'll figure out a way to make a new lampshade with them so I don't have to throw them out, because like I said, they are in perfect condition. So maybe I'll make a video on that next. So this is the result, the end result of my trash can lamp that I saved from the landfill. It's super heavy duty brass and it says Restoration Hardware up on the socket. So probably pretty expensive in its first life, but in its second life, about $8 is what I spent, $8, $9, yeah. And it's gonna have a whole second life instead of going to the landfill where it was headed. So if you like this video, let me know. If you use any of my tips that I used, let me know if you save any lamps in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!